How will the Saints respond to heartbreak yet again? It's the coach. It's the first of two this Monday night on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the New Orleans Saints trying to put the sting of last year's NFC Championship game no call behind them as they play host to a preseason favorite in the AFC South, the Houston Texans. I'll look back to opening weekend at halftime, but now it's off to Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play.
Because when you get into the fifth round, you're usually not counting on him to become a starter right away. But we've seen so many times, fifth, sixth, seventh, undrafted free agents who come in and make their way, and in a big way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. Generaled it very well and got a nice payoff.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. He's tired of me.
Now Brees on third down. This is caught by Ginn.
25-56. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first and 10, here's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. He'll be dropped down to 1. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. Here's Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
To throw, it's Brees. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 34 now. Here's first and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Brees again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. Uses the stiff arm. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Hey.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the
3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yards. That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. There he goes left side. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return.
Lady,
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a meeting between the Texans and Saints here taking place in Week 1. And they have split the previous 4 meetings. Of course, the Texans entering the league in 2002. But you would think that these two teams with miles, I-10 connecting them. In fact, for New Orleans, Houston is the closest NFL city of any in the league. So it's kind of interesting that this is only the 5th time that they have met. The last time they got together, November of 2015, the Texans winning that one 24-6. Brees, line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brees now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about it. Trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now Brees. And that's going to be incomplete. 2 down. Still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Brees. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Special teams, you've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right. Throwing on 1st down is Brees. Again has it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Single receiver. Hey,
working from the gun. It's Brees. It's caught. Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now we'll get a quick stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. And put this ball in the end zone.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. The grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something.
All day, every day.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Brees. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby. Sack.
So if we recount real quick.
Things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Brees to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Down off the series, but the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No,
not at
all. He's got Smith here. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
55. Time to go. Night.
Brees now on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints 1st down.
Came together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Brees finding Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
To the running back, this position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss. In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun now for Brees. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now Brees. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's got this down, a yard. The catch there brings up second down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing again on second down. Brees firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here pick up, and that's a first down. Brees going to come up here, first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. This is Smith with a grab. And all the way inside the 15. Into the red zone, it's Brees. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A minimal gain at last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, it's Brees. It's Hill, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought. The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Brees going to throw. And this one goes incomplete. First misfire there after 6.
Until that point, almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Brees now. And it's caught. The time to pull out this goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Long and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up.
But he's a Stanford kid, so his ability to read and diagnose and make a play, you kind of figure he's got that, and he does. Nice play by Justin Reed getting near the line of scrimmage and making the tackle. But he can play the deep ball as well. Patrol center field. I just love all of his.
Don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory.
That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. A 9-yard touchdown there. But they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. From the gun, it's Brees. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
Oh, you got deep. Tight end left. Tight end left. You got 3 down.
On first and 10, here's Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's upended after a game. Brees, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. It's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot. Trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Brees. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I'll obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you.